Well, it's time to depart on our next adventure.
It is really cold out, so I think we better jump in the van and head
We
south.
aren't dressed for this. We're not bringing big coats along because where we're going, we won't need them. The temperature right now is minus 28 Celsius, and with the wind chill, it feels like minus 38 Celsius. If you're wondering what minus 38 Celsius is in Fahrenheit, it's about minus 38.
Oh, I was going to put it on screen, but it's the same. So
At minus 40, minus 40 Celsius.
Well, there you go.
It is cold. It's the coldest day we've had all winter. So it makes me feel...
I don't know if you can see my breath on camera.
Let's do it in the... It's the coldest day we've had all winter, which makes it feel really worthwhile to be hitting the road.
Let's go. It's January 29th, and it's the first day of our big van trip. Day it's been. Haven't really vlogged much because...
See, the roads are great, the weather's good.
Yeah, the driving has been totally fine. It's been all good. The scariest part was a very, very busy gas station in Buffalo where people were driving at like 50 miles an hour through the parking lot and backing up every which direction. It was like very stressful. But otherwise the driving's been smooth.
Everybody else is just trying to find cheap gas just like us.
Yeah.
Can you really blame them for being passionate for a deal?
But probably the biggest challenge that we face today is trying to get our phones working. We signed up for Visible, which is like a small company that's like part of Verizon, and they had like the cheapest unlimited data plans. So that's what we went for. And basically, like, they don't have any physical stores, right? So we had the SIM cards shipped to a UPS store in Buffalo. We picked them up there because we also couldn't ship them to Canada. So we picked them up there as soon as we crossed the border, paid to pick them up at the UPS store. That was all good. But we have been having a struggle and a half actually getting these SIM cards to work in our phones. Finally, we got Dan's to work, and it all stems from the complications of like, we have Canadian phones trying to use these American SIM cards. I didn't think it would be that complicated, but Dan's phone works now. I'm still waiting for them to activate mine. I've spent a lot of time in the car on a chat with the Visible helpers. So anyway,
I just want to state for the record that they're an independent company and they just buy time on Verizon's network.
Oh, okay.
They aren't actually like associated with Verizon.
Okay, I see. Either way, these are just the logistical struggles that I think you go through when you try to like spend an extended period of time away from home. It's just kind of one of those things. So anyway, I hope we can get it figured out. We still have about 12 hours to get to Savannah, which is our end goal by the end of the weekend, but we're obviously not going to get there tonight. It's like 4:15. But tomorrow, we're hoping to end the day in Savannah tomorrow. So that's the plan.
We left home at about 11 a.m. this morning. The border crossing was really quick. We just had to make these few stops to pick up these SIM cards and get gas. But we've been driving now for about 5 hours, and it's been really smooth so far. The roads have been relatively quiet, good driving conditions. Mostly, we're doing great.
Dan feels better about things than I do because his phone is working. Good morning. Last night we slept near Roanoke, West Virginia, and we are up 8:30 a.m. Sunday morning, headed south on 79. Our goal is to make it to Savannah, Georgia around supper time today. We are gonna stop probably for lunch near Charlotte.
Yeah, just outside of Charlotte.
And we're gonna get some food and also try to get my whole like cell phone thing sorted out because we kind of learned what was the problem. Long story short, we gotta go to a T-Mobile store. So we're gonna try that and hopefully put some miles on today and get to where it's not snowy, ideally, because it was a cold night. Goes down, blow down, and life shines back. Go fast, such a blast on a train, on a boat, on a plane, so good to feel the rush again. I wanna ride it all night long. we've just been driving for about like an hour this morning, and we are at the new River Gorge National Park to see this really big bridge, right?
Yeah.
It's exciting. This is our first official stop of the road trip. And it's already like warmer here. It's only -4 instead of like -15, so much more comfortable to be outside. I don't even have mittens on.
I'm hoping today is the last day that we experience sub-freezing temperatures.
Yeah.
If the forecast for Savannah is correct,
Yeah.
then it should be.
I'm hoping to be like swimming in the next week.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm hoping to be going to the beach next weekend, so.
Let's do it.
Nowhere to be, no dreams to chase tonight. We've got time to waste, let's waste it right.
Good morning, it's our first full day in Savannah. It's 9 a.m. We've just gone for a walk around the park where we are parked up here along with some other van life buddies. Now we're getting out the computers and we're gonna start our work day. We'll check in with you later. The work day has finished and we're now heading out to go explore more of old downtown Savannah. So we're gonna go get on the free bus. Get that, there's a free bus. It's gonna take us right from where we're parked here to downtown.
We got a few hours to explore before the sun sets. We're gonna make the most of them.
Let's go.
I actually really feel like it's like we've got our own private limousine because there's nobody else on the
here
bus.
right now.
You are an actual kid in a candy shop.
Yeah, this is so fun.
We resisted,
We did.
but just barely.
It looks so good though.
Going down the world's steepest staircase.
This looks really old. I don't know,
I don't know if it is old. Probably
but
is.
look at the stones. I think it's old.
So cool. Up another steep staircase. We have absolutely loved Savannah, Georgia. This has been the best start to our trip. The city is beautiful. Just the architecture and the ambiance has been terrific. We've spent a lot of time just walking around enjoying the city. There is, of course, lots of tourist things you can do in museums, but mostly we've just been enjoying the vibes, going to coffee shops and walking around the different neighborhoods of Savannah, walking through the historic downtown and stuff like that. But it's time to move on to our next destination. We've just finished work for the day.
Kind of.
We're done work for now. We might log back on later. But time to keep moving.
Yep.
We're going to go into a new state today.
Yeah. Okay, I took a few deep breaths and I'm ready to talk to the camera again. Yeah, I feel like I've been a little bit struggling with the work-life balance. I've been like trying to get as much done as possible and I feel a little stressed not working, but I'm trying to deal with that and just say, you know, it's okay to move on.
There's only so much work you can do in a day.
Yeah.
And then you need to move on with your life.
Also, I do feel the need to point out that there's some other van lifers here that just got out of their van, and she's also walking around with a camera that she was talking to, and I think that's so fun. I'm like, does everybody with a van also have a YouTube channel with under 1,000 subscribers?
It's required. It's
Most
mandated.
of us, yes. Anyway, I think I was productive today. I got a lot of my admin stuff checked off the list. I even filmed a YouTube video, recorded an intro for a podcast, so I feel good good about that. And the stuff that I was working on this afternoon that I was getting so frustrated by, it doesn't really have a deadline. I can get back to it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a little tough separating yourself from the end of the workday in a way. Like, even at home, like, we've been working from home for 2 years, but I have a desk and I don't really sit at that desk other than when I'm working. But like, this is our home here, so like, obviously I live where I work and stuff, even more so here. So maybe I need to come up with some practices for like ending off the work day and like telling myself work is done, I can stop thinking about it now. But anyway, that's part of why there hasn't been a ton of footage from Savannah other than our first day, but we have been having a great time going for walks. It's lovely weather. Here's another van life family. There's a lot of vans parked in this parking lot right now. This is like
the best van life spot in all of Savannah, so no wonder it's popular.
Well, we've been parked here for like 3 days, no problems at all, totally for free, and we can walk to a public washroom from here. There's coffee shops and like this beautiful park. It's just like such an ideal location.
You can walk to downtown from here.
Yeah. So to finish off our time in Savannah before we drive to Florida, we're going to go to a coffee shop so I can pick up a latte for the road, because I have gotten recommendations from various different people now to check out Fox and Fig. So let's head there and then hit the road. Okay, I'm gonna go pop into this Fox and Fig place, and then I'll be right back.
All is well, my darling. Your anxious heart may as well be stone. Oh, it weighs you down deeper than you know.
So what do you think? Should you and me cross the state line, drive into the sunset?
Yeah, Florida-Georgia line, baby. But
Now,
I'm really scared I'm gonna spill on myself.
You probably will. Okay, that's smart.
Well, my darling, your anxious heart may as well be stone. Oh, it weighs you down deeper than you know. Yeah, it weighs you down deeper than you know. Oh, darling, don't be scared of time changing us both.
Good morning from Jacksonville. Vanjie's back here and a friend of Vanjie just pulled in, and it is just after 7 and we came out to check out the beach.
Driving into the night, we're so young and free. Holding hands with no place when you're kissing me. Ocean, emotion, watching.
We've been in Jacksonville for less than 24 hours, but we are continuing along our way. We're done work for the day, and we are on our way to Anastasia National Park, which is just outside of St. Augustine. So we're gonna be in the national park tonight, which will be great because we'll have a chance to fill up our water tank, empty our gray water, shower, all of that stuff, and then yeah, we're planning to explore St. Augustine on the weekend.
It's a state park, not a national park, but everything else you said was correct.
Yeah, sorry.
Just let me state, in case anybody's wondering, today it's Wednesday night. No, Thursday night.
What are you gonna tell them?
It's Thursday night. We have not had a real shower since Saturday morning.
Well, I wasn't gonna make it that explicit, but that is true.
We've been trying our best.
I did wash my hair in the sink.
Yeah, rinsing our pits when we can. You know.
Some of us more often than others.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're very excited to shower tonight, and we are gonna go and sign up for Planet Fitness very, very soon because we need to. Eventually, I do hope we'll be able to do some outdoor showers, but the opportunities for that are not endless. You can't just have an outdoor shower in a very public parking lot, and also we have no hot water right now, so.
And it's cold out, like.
It's not warm enough for a cold
20
shower
degrees
outdoors.
is a little chilly for a shower in cold water.
Yeah.
Hey, but if it's like 30 degrees, then we
Then I
definitely
would.
will.
Anyway, on the road. here we go.
Right along the beach.
Really beautiful. We are parked at Anastasia Provincial. No. We're parked at Anastasia State Park now, and it just feels so good to have a little home. There is a water tap right on the campsite, so we're gonna be able to fill up our water tank before we go. We're plugged in now, so we're charging the batteries and charging everything else that possibly can be charged. And I've set a YouTube video to upload for the evening because I think it's gonna take 5 or 6 hours on the internet that we have. But that's fine. We're gonna go take showers. It feels good. So it's nice having an actual campsite that you are like 100% allowed to be at. It's refreshing. It's very comforting. It makes it feel more like home. And we can like be outside without trying to like spook around and not let anybody know what we're doing. So. How's your day going?
It's been good. It's so comforting to be at a campground.
I know.
Just be able to plug in, fill our water tank.
Yeah.
Really nice. It's been a really, actually pretty productive day for me.
Same here. I feel like I've been getting a lot of good work done, and it's just 12:30 now. We're taking a quick lunch break. We have to be off the site at 1, so we're gonna go park over by the beach to finish the work day. But before we do that, there's actually like water on the site, rather than there being a fill station like at provincial parks back home. So anyway, we're gonna fill up the water tank before we leave the site, and we're just like staying as long as we can to get as much charge, because we're plugged in right now, as we can.
I guess we got here shortly after 5 p.m. yesterday, and we plugged in our batteries to charge, and it's now past noon the next day, and they're almost full, but not quite yet.
Yeah.
So it takes a while.
Take me out.
The work day is over. Dan's last meeting of the day went a little bit long, so it's like 5:15 now, but thankfully we have been steps from the beach since we moved the van after lunch, and it's 27 out, or at least it was. Definitely feels a lot cooler now. We are headed to the water.
That's my way. That's my way. Take me out. I wanna hear 8 big drums inside my ears. I wanna lay my head and face the fear. That's my way. That's my way. It's not a big thing, but it's so hard. Now that you've touched my
I feel like my hair looks crazy.
The contrast between today, the weather today, and the weather yesterday when we were at the beach is crazy.
It is a lot cooler this morning here in St. Augustine. We parked just in this like RV parking lot this morning. Overnight we were just parked on the street, and then we came here when the street parking turned to being paid parking.
We got the parking hacks down.
And it's chilly, so we've got our jackets and sweaters on. And now we're heading over to the Castillo de San Marcos, which is a really cool historical site, and we're excited to check it out. It's very windy up here on the top of the fort, but it's also quieter up here, which is nice. It's like surprisingly busy here today. That's very cool. It's very neat historical stuff to learn here. We just finished up our lunch at a Greek and Polish restaurant, which was fun. So we had pierogies, and I had breaded and like roasted feta with vegetables. It was very tasty, but also very salty. And now we're just gonna, I think, walk back to the van. Or what else is on the list for today?
Slowly make our way over there, but we'll go through this area first.
As you can tell, still windy out. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, and officially we've been on this van trip for a week and 1 day, which we were just talking about this morning. Is kind of hard to believe. Like, it feels like it's been longer than that because we've like covered so much ground and done so much. We really enjoyed St. Augustine. It's a really cool, like, historic city, but we feel like we got our fill yesterday, and it's kind of a cold and rainy day, so we're gonna go and run some errands, and we're gonna try to put some miles in to head south. We are gonna end up tonight at Jonathan Dickinson State Park, which is near
Jupiter, Florida.
On our way down to Homestead eventually, you know, the night after. So we're just gonna do some driving, and first we're gonna go pop into a Walmart because there's a few things that we need that we didn't realize, I guess, at the outset or whatever.
Just because we've had some bad luck with the weather, it's been cold and rainy here in St. Augustine, it inspires me even more so to put in some driving today and get further south.
And we're hoping that we will have some warm, sunny weather this coming week. Oh, hey, I'm in the same spot as before, except for I have been sitting here for, I don't know, about 3 hours editing our video for this week while Dan has been driving, and thankfully it has stopped raining. It's a little cloudy, but there is some blue peeking out, and we've seen a little bit of sunshine. So far it seems like our drive south is proving to improve the weather.
Hang on. Yeah.
It's already 22 instead of like 13, so that's great. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this week's video, so I'm gonna sign off here. I'm gonna try my best to keep posting these weekly while we go, but we'll see how it goes. So, wish me luck, and I hope that you enjoyed following along on our van adventure this week. As always, thanks for watching. We miss you all back home. We love you. We'll see you on the vlog next week. Bye.